it's really taking most of my time. But I thank you very much, guys, for your patience and everything. And I hope it's gonna be beneficial for all of us, especially for our followers. By next year, we shall do an official opening in partnership with USGFX. So yeah, it's a big dream. It is a very big breakthrough for us. I mean, is inspiring young African traders actually. So yeah, thank you very much for understanding. And right now we are somewhere there. So yeah, I can now manage. But like I always say, last year we end up trading around this time because the market doesn't really move that much around this time. But no problem. Also, I would like to welcome all new members to our, I mean, those who are new in the group and the first time to have a webinar with us. You are welcome. Uh, our travel events. Okay. And the other thing is um as you know we trade the price action, guys. That's the only main thing that we focus on. So what we do is as you can see nowadays the market are not really moving in that consistent way that you usually see because it's the end of the quarter and also the end of the year. So they don't really move that much. But you'll see around next year, let's say end of January or early February, we start making good consistent profit. So yeah, don't worry about what is happening right now. That's how the market moves actually. So for the time being, I just want us to catch up on one or two things, so that all of us we understand what we'll be trading and what is happening. But most of these pairs, as you can see, we analyzed them long time ago. We're just waiting for them to be in the right positions and the right time to buy and sell. So we're gonna do a quick wrap up about everything that we talked about. And so first of all, what you do is like I said, we trade Elliot waves, and I hope all you new guys you are also in that Turkey group. You have watched the previous recorded webinars whereby we explained how to construct these Fibonacci ratios and what do they mean and everything, and how do we count the waves. So if you have a problem about that, or you are not really understanding what's happening, please don't be. I mean, don't worry or don't be afraid to ask any questions. Just feel free. That's the reason for this mentorship. Feel free to ask your questions, and then I'll address them in a proper way and in the right time as soon as possible as I can, so that everybody will be in the we will be in the same direction. Was the reason and the main key. I mean, the key reason about this mentorship is not only about making money, or it's not a quick way. What do you call it? A quick money, whatever scheme that you just come and make quick money. The key reason is all about you guys to understand how I have managed to understand this L12 that I wanna share with you, so that you can make maybe like 80% of stable incomes through trading by your own self, analyzing by your own self, not to depend on somebody. If I mean somebody, not to depend even on me. So that's the main reason of this mentorship. For all of us, what we can get there. Okay. So what we're going to do, we are going to look at the DXY. Remember this DXY? I think we analyzed it earlier. I mean last year, 2017 or whatever, and also early this year. As you can see, we projected this thing from the weekly. Okay. Okay. Let me just try to use the monthly time frame. So as you can see, we are in a channel of an uptrend, right? We are going up, still an uptrend. Okay. And remember, like I said, Elliot waves, they move in a channel. So it has to be an A, B, C, D, E channel, which means this is an A. So this is our X, right? This is A. Actually, this is our X. I don't know what happened in 19. When was that? Let's cross check. Okay, this one is for 2008. So it's an average. Okay, yeah, it's GXY from 2008. So it's fine. From 2008, it was an X. I believe it was a downtrend. This is A, B, C, D. So now we're constructing an E leg. So we're in this channel, so we're expecting to go up to that level. So it might take us years because I remember we are in what, in the monthly time frame. So in the monthly time frame, it means it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 months of downtrend. And then it turned out on what, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. And then there was a spike for downtrend. So we explain everything about this. So guys, I could recommend you guys especially just go through those videos and I mean, by watching those videos, I believe you have something concrete to ask about, so that we can help each other and then we move forward. Okay, but let's just talk about this update. So we saw that okay, from that X even one, and then remember our wave two is what? I'm gonna quickly try to wrap up so that we understand. And the main reason why we have to understand the DXY is the monitor of the dollar base. So all the actions which happens with the dollar base, it's about like 90% of them they follow this track of this pair, the dollar index. Okay, so what is happening? Remember our Elliot, we said that wave one, I mean wave two actually. For us to get wave two, it has to be what, is 60.18% to 78.6% of what, of the previous wave. So meaning to say, this was our wave one. And then so if you draw, you place your what, your swing low and then your swing high. And then now with these ratios, remember we've got number one. So what you do is you time these ratios. With number one, this zone, and number two, this zone. These are the zones that we look at for our wave two retracement, right? So in these zones, what we do is we look for a candlestick formation. As you can see, the first retracement, it happened at 61.8%. Check here in this zone, right? Actually, unfortunately, it came to 61.8% to 76.8% as well. Okay, these are the maximum retracement zones, right? Okay, and then it gave us a first leg. So as a web trader now, what you do, we are going since this is a monthly time frame, we are going to buy this month. I mean, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on the 8th month, that's when they confirm the buy. So if you're a swing trader, you're going to place a buy after the close of this month. And then what they're gonna do, remember, is what manipulation. Check what they did. They manipulated people, and then they engulfed that candlestick, the reversal candlestick, and hit some stop losses. And then they went up. So what you're going to do, we're going to buy, and then you place our stop loss. Remember, this is the stop loss level, right? So what you do, like I always say, we don't place stop loss exactly at this point. No, we place about what, 32 pips from the stop loss level. So our stop loss was gonna be somewhere here, right? And then we buy, we swing it. So what you do, our first target, remember I always say our first target is the swing high. So we're going to take profit somewhere around there. And as well, our take profit, it doesn't have to be exactly in the spot. It has to be what, 32 pips inside. So I believe somewhere around there you're going to do 32 pips or whatever. Let's cross check. 32 pips is what? 320 points. 320 points, somewhere around that level. Yeah, just somewhere around there. So what you do is sometimes you might not reach take profit exactly, but remember guys what I always say, it's every trading, it's all about probabilities. It has never been 100% like it has to hit the probability. And I hope you understand what a probability is. A probability, it means there are chances of number of outcomes that we might reach. So the probability with trading Elliott wave is 80% of, meaning that there's a high probability that we might reach that profit level 80% times. So the maximum level, I mean, it's a high probability whereby we can make good profits. So what I'm trying to say is that let's say you buy from this area, you're going to break even, right? Remember, you break even after this month. Uh, you buy, you're holding a buy, and then there it goes. You break even maybe after this candlestick closes. Just put a stop loss below that inside bar. Then you what? Where they or after you see this candlestick formation, you what? You close. Okay. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is remember, I'm trying to tell you that guys, after wave one, there comes a correction. So remember what happens in a correction. A correction is these are what these are waves which fluctuate. They don't move in what in the same direction, but they fluctuate. They are not consistent. They don't even respect their highs and lows. See? So what you do is you don't have to expect much from such waves. So you have to give it a room of okay, now that was my wave one. What if this correction is not gonna go there? Because if you go in a smaller time frame, you find out this was our A, B, C, right? Which is maybe it's gonna be a flat or a runway. Remember, there are also types of corrections. Those types of corrections that we always talk about. Number one, we've got what we call the flats, and from the flats we have the zigzag, and then from the zigzag we have the triangles now. So all those they take part in wave two and wave four. So you have to give room of that. So our first target is the high. Check what happened there. After hitting there, they came down again. So our next target, this is the reversal candlestick. Our next target was gonna be what this level for A. Then from there, what we take profit again there. This is A, B, C, and they came back again. Check what they did this time. So this time they disrespected this level. Then they what? They came and hit below. And then they know check our stop loss level. They set there on our stop loss level. But for us, we are what we are 80% correct that we might not get stopped out. 80% chances of not getting stopped out. Of course, it doesn't mean we won't get stopped out all the time. Sometimes you might get stopped out, but there's a chance and a high probability of 80% not getting stopped out. If you follow that rule of you put 32 pips below the stop loss level. That's why I tried to simplify how I use my Fibonacci tool. I hope you get this one, right? So after that, we've got this type of correction, A, B, C. Then it came there in that level, went out. So from that, now we've got our wave one and wave two, right? From our wave two, we know that, okay, our wave three target, like I said, our wave three target is that if the correction was deep, meaning to say it was maybe over that 78.6% or greater than, let's say 78.6% is less than X and is also what less than or equal to what to 90% or 88.88%. But let's just say 90% because this is 88.6%. So I'm trying to say that when the market corrects on in a deeper level like this level, your level or your wave three target is the target number two. All right. If I say target number two, you just draw it like that, and then okay, this is my correction. So you buy, and then if you're a swing trader, you just buy there, and then you place your target there. Check what they did. They came to target number two. That's a wave three target. This is how simple this Fibonacci tool is. So you just target there. So what you do, you just swing, and then okay, you say okay, that's my target. So that's why you see when I give you some of these waves, I give you like a maybe some of you might think like, yo, this take profit is insane, or I think Trump is crazy, or what. But no, remember, as swing traders will be targeting that high, and it doesn't mean that you just have to what to maybe to buy forever and then. But remember, there are also waves inside waves, like we always say. But the final target, the final target will be that one. So what I'm trying to say is you have to consider the inside waves as well as you go up. But back in your mind, my main target is there. So you rather more concentrate on more on what? On bullish trend than what than bearish trends in this scenario if you wanna make more profit. Of course there will be bearish trends. Like I said on this on the odd J page this morning, I said, okay guys, let's close this. because we actually were lucky. Remember, we bought it somewhere around there, and some of you I gave you a signal somewhere around there, and then you're holding. And then when I saw this gap, I was like, okay, guys, let's close. Right now, what they're doing, they're manipulating. So what they're gonna do, they will come for this gap. They're actually coming for this gap. They won't leave it like this. So when they come for this gap, they're gonna spike somewhere around in this area. They'll come in that area to there. So what we're going to do is we are waiting for this market to come in this zone, and then from there we buy this market. So I believe they're gonna feel it maybe in the during this one, the Asian session, or tomorrow during the London session. So we are going to target this area. As you can check, this is a very strong bullish trend because they broke up the channel and then they retested it. So they just have to feel that thing and then they go up. We are still going way up, way up. Okay, we will reach this, but I just wanted to show you how we trade these rows. So this is what we're looking at right now. So let's go back to this. So from there, now we are trading our wave 3. Guys, if you've got questions, if you're lost, please feel free to ask. But yeah, I'm gonna help you. I will answer everything as we go. Because it doesn't look me like I will be explaining and then you guys are not understanding what is happening. Okay, so remember now, wave 3 is the longest, where it has to be 161.8% of wave 1. So meaning to say 100% of wave 1 plus 61.8, 61.6% of wave 1, that's your target. I remember I did a video whereby I was using price to calculate your target. You can just check on that. You can do that as well. If you are not good with Fibonacci, just use the principles. Like, okay, if my 100% is let's say the price from this range to that range, that's your 100%. So you say that price of 100%, what multiplied by what? 161.8%. That's your next target price. So you just look for these figures. So okay, let's just do this simple math. Let's say the difference between 90.15 and what was our lowest? Our lowest is 70.50. That difference, again, you say it times 161.8%. Okay, let me just try something. Let's quickly do this math. So it's gonna be, you can as well calculate from your side there. I want to show you, it's not magic. So let's say 89, take this one. This is our swing high, right? So let's say our swing high is 89.659 minus our swing low. So our swing low is 70.504. Okay. So I got 19.155, and then that 19.155 I see times 161, 168, sorry, 19 point, okay, let me just use, I hope you're gonna see my calculator. So what I'm going to say, we say that it's gonna be 89.659 minus 70.504. Okay, so we get 19.155, right? And then that 19.155, we say multiply it by what? By 168.1. Okay, I get 3,000 and then that figure you divide it by what? By 100. Okay, so you get what? 32 32.9. So that price now, you add it from what? From 89. So you say this price, this 32.1920 plus 89. Okay, let's round it to the nearest what? 3 decimals. So it's gonna be 123. Yeah, it's gonna be 32.2. So you're gonna say 32. Uh, so now you start again. So what you're gonna say? You're gonna say 89, 89.659 plus 32.2. You get what? You get 121.85. So that's your next target. That's your 161.6%. So you see that price is very far. It's very far on this monthly time frame. It's very far. So we are still trading our wave three in this scenario. I hope you get how I did it. So that is the mathematical way. But now life has been made easy with these Fibonacci too. You just place it and then you target number two. It's your first target, right? So inside that wave, we saw there are also waves. Let's go to the weekly time frame. So as you can see, from this was my wave two correction, right? Okay, from two, there we go. My wave one, and then again A, B, C correction for two. Then I got these three inside. So three, then this four. Remember that four is an A, or on that wave four is A, B, C, and then a breakout to give us my wave five, right? Then after my wave five, it has completed what? That wave three just now. 5 waves in it. Then this is my three. Then from my three now, I'm coming to what? To correct for four, right? So my correction for four, it is say that most of the times wave one, wave four, it never goes in the territory of wave one, okay? But in this scenario, they went deep in. So this was a stop and correction. If you can check, they just went deep in that high, a little bit deep in toward for stop outs, right? So that's why we are buying this market. Okay, as we are buying this market now, the current, this was wave four, right? And this is our wave four correction here. So now our wave four correction, like I said, it's what? It starts from the 31.8% to 50%. 50% is the neutral zone. Sometimes it gives you what? It gives you wave two. It depends on the structure. And also sometimes it gives you wave four correction. It depends on the structure. So in this scenario, it's a wave four correction. Plus 50%. Okay, let's measure it again. So what you do, you measure that the distance of what? Of wave three. So it's from that point to that point. That's my wave three, right? You're looking for wave four correction. So now you're gonna say, okay, check now what happens. My wave four, the market came and respected here. But now because if you've got little knowledge now, you're gonna say, okay, now this is wave four, they are going. And then they went up and then they bounced, they respected this trend. Remember it's wave four correction, right? After that ABC. So this is what we call the running plate. It's running coming down, right? It's following the trend. After that A, B, then they come down to what? To the 50%, which I call it the wave four extension. Check. And then they just validated that wave four extension. So in other words, after by doing so, they gave us a head here. Okay. So in other words, this structure is forming a head in what we call that pattern, head and shoulder pattern. Okay, I will talk about it. So after that, now we are in wave four. So what are we trading? What are we looking for? Now we're looking for what? For wave what? For wave five. Remember wave five? It's an impulse wave. It has got 5 waves in it. So this is what we are focusing on now currently. So from this point, what we see, let's go to the daily. All right, now we are in the daily. So after this wave 4, then the market, guess what, started again the structure. Remember we said we're trading what? We're trading wave 5. This is our 1, then that's our 2. So inside our 2, we're now trading wave 3 of what? Of 1, 2. We're now trading. After that, there's 1, 2, 3. This is the wave 3 of wave 3 of wave 1 of, remember, after wave 4 of wave 1 of wave 5. So what I'm saying is 1, it was 1, 2, and then inside that 2, we're trading wave 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To give us what? To give us 3. To give us 3, right? And then after that 3, same thing, we correct for what? For 4. Okay. After that 3, we correct for 4. So the other thing is, guys, we use the RSI. This is the only indicator that we only use RSI, the 100 and the 50 EMAs. These are exponential. The exponential, they help us with the trend, right? So what happens if you check my RSI here, number 1, it confirmed that, okay, now I'm at the peak, right? And as well, my candlestick formation. Check this candlestick formation here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Check here. It confirmed that, okay, now this is gonna be a downtrend, and then the market came down. So now the market came down. After that, remember, guys, this is what? This is a correction now, right? Because we are from wave 3 of wave 1 of wave 5, right? Don't forget that sequence. So it gave us A, B, and then a C. So from a C, we now know that, okay, now this is a wave 4. Then if you check, there's a similarity. This correction is the one which happened, the ABC. So it's a similarity because the trend is the same, right? Then after that ABC, we are now trading what? Wave 5. So from this wave 5, mainly now that's when the pitting of the Gatling comes now. As it says that from wave 1 to wave 5. Okay. Which one is that? This one, right? So as you can see now, okay, I didn't include that extension because I'm not mainly focusing on the Gatling, but I'm gonna show you how these extensions work. So as you can see, it was extended here. So what are you expecting? We're expecting it was a retracement of 50% to form what? To form a Gatling. The other day I'm gonna teach you how to read these Gatlings, because there are different types of these harmonic patterns. There's what we call the Gatling, a crepe, and all those. They've got different types of corrections which happens to confirm them. And but don't mind about those. Just know about Elliot. Remember, Gatling, the ABC, the one they call the AB leg, then impulse, and then the B to C. So this is there. This is X, and then this is A, B, C, D. But now, us as traders, what we see is okay. This impulse leg is 1, right? Okay, then we call it A, B, C. It's an ABC correction. It's never be an ABCD. But anyway, so after that, what are you expecting? You're expecting the market to come and correct in this area. Okay, how many reasons do we have for this market? That's why I put a question mark here. But okay, if these guys, they're gonna go, I'm gonna include this extension. There used to be an extension. The extension of what? Of this leg. So if that market breaks, I think my extension will come somewhere around this level. If it breaks this level, yeah, somewhere around it. If it breaks this level, which means it's what? It's continuing up. But if it won't break this level, it's gonna come and fulfill this assignment here. And then what? They will go. So there are so many chances why and so many reasons why they must come and fulfill here. Number one, the cattle pattern. Number two, Elliot wave construction. So after five, remember after this five, we've got our big one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To give us what? To give us this one. So now we're expecting wave two correction. But the trend is what? The trend is bullish, right? Don't forget that. So these two lines here. And then this is our high. So the question mark still lies, guys, because we are not yet sure. Because it's just ranging there. If you can check, they're just ranging there. They've been ranging. They're not even actually moving. The market is just ranging, choppy, 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 as you can see. It's not even moving. But it's forming a kind of an ending diagonal. So we are expecting some breakouts very soon. And to give us a very peaceful momentum. So we're expecting it might come and hit this area. Okay, let me look. They might continue up there. Why am I saying they might continue up there? I'm gonna show you the reason and then come down. Because remember now it's an ending diagonal, right? It gives you an X leg. This was what? Okay, let's take this as our X. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe we might take 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to have this 5 leg because we're respecting this one, right? So this is 1, 2. This is X. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Expecting a 5, then breakout. So as you can see, an ending diagonal, it means that the channel is coming inside, and very soon there's gonna be what? A breakout. So either way, it's gonna confirm which way we are going, break above or break below. If it breaks above, which means our targets now, we are continuing with the trend. Like, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our 5 is still continuing to that level. That's when we continue buying the dollar. But for the time being, it's more bias of what? Of a sell to come and complete this level, number 2. Okay, so that's the reason why we are looking more to sell the dollar for the time being than to buy it. But it's gonna be a bullish trend. I think it might be as well confirmed the next year, a bullish trend. So what we do right now, we just patiently wait for the market to give us what? Give us the right time to enter and the right time to what? To exit. So this was the dollar index. So now we just go to the dollar pace. As you can see, our USD, remember we sold it, so expecting to come a correction around here. So that was an AB, so it's correcting coming down. It's forming the triple zigzag. So we'll talk more of the correction, but we're expecting rand to come and retest that level, this level before they go up again. Okay, because it's also a bullish trend, but I'm expecting it to retrace a bit. Same applies here. If you can check with GBP CGF, so I'm still expecting the market to complete this level, actually to invalidate this high. Why? If you can check, there's a wave count there. This is our 1, it was completed here, and then our 2, it's in the zone now. So we're expecting the market to come out from this zone, and then we buy it. And then the other thing is that there's divergence since this point, this time. If you check from this point, sorry. If you check from this point, divergence happened to that point. So it's from this point. What I mean here is this leg, from this leg to that leg, it's divergence, it's slanting, yeah? It's opposing. This way is going up, that way is going down. So that's divergence. Okay. And then from there, what I'm expecting the market to retrace in this level. And also, there's what? The Gadley pattern formation, right? From this point to that point, and then to that point, right? And then from there to that point, and then it came here in this one. So we are in this one. So we're expecting to fly. So we're just waiting forward for a good buy, and then we re-enter. Or those who are already this trade, you're just swinging low, hold it for the time being, because it's gonna fly anytime soon. As you can see, they are respecting this level. So yeah. Okay, so we are waiting for. So what you can do now, we just have to buy and hold. So remember our target. This was a grid line. Our target is this level. Okay, target 2. This is 1. And then this is our 2. Expecting our 3 there. Right? So that's your first target right now. First target is this high. Remember, it's this high. And then break above, we go for that target. Okay. Also see here. And then with the CAD as well, GBP CAD. As you can see with our GBP CAD, this sort of, it's in the channel. So now they are trending on the trend. They're just correcting on the trend. So what I'm expecting our first target. Actually, here I've got 3 targets. Remember this resistance zone 1, and I'm seeing this other one here. It's gonna be a resistance, this one, and then the third one is that one. So I'm looking forward to buy it. So this is the daily. I mean, this is the first target for day traders, intraday traders, and then that's a swing trade. So these are our targets for GPK. We're going to buy this pair, guys, and hold. So I see today there was a strong manipulation. They came down to cut out people, and then now they're going up again. My network is a bit slow. I don't know. And then the same thing with GJ. So remember, we have analyzed these markets. We're just waiting for a move, the market to move. We've analyzed this base. We did the analysis a long time ago. We're just waiting for that movement to happen. That was A, B, C, D, E. Then 1, 2. Now we are 2. Now we're trading what? Wave 3. This is wave 1 of wave 3, wave 2. We're expecting to move. And also it's a head and shoulder pattern. It's a head and shoulder pattern, which gives us this to be our neckline. So this is our first target. Then from there, that's our second target. You see? So we're just waiting for this market to actually really move. As you can see, and also the broke. Remember, this is our 1 of what? This is our wave 2. This is our 1 A, B, C. To give us what? To give us our wave 2. And then what is happening now? They're just trending in that range of what? Of retracement. And you're not even breaking it. You just come down and then hold it in that level. So, and as well, it's what? It's a breakout and retest. So we're expecting to buy, going up to first target, and then from first target to go to the second target. Same applies with the New Zealand. The New Zealand, remember, we bought it just after this level. So we're still going up, way up. And also there was this Gately from this point to that point and to that point. And then from that point to that. Then if you can read this type of corrections, okay, to make it simple, it has to be like this, but as you can see, it's what? It was just extending in a long way, but it's in the line, in the zone. This is the zone. Check. There's a breakout and retest. So we're still going. Target number 1, then target number 2. We're out. Okay. And then the odd JPY, same apply. Now, but the odd JPY now, check this gap. We're expecting the market to spike down and validate this level, close this gap, and then we buy again. So you're just waiting for it to close that gap, and then we buy. It was a breakout retest. It's going up as well. If you can check all the NPNs, they're giving you that Gately path formation. Okay. Same applies with Euro, JPY. We are still going up. Remember, we did this analysis again, but our long big wave 1, that's our wave 2 correction. Now we're trading wave 3. There's 1, 2. Then inside that wave 3, we are trading wave 1 of wave 3 of wave 3 inside that trend. So remember, we just move in sequences. So this was our 1, and then our 2 correction was validated by this pin. This pin. So your stop loss, if you buy this trade, your stop loss just have to be below this pin. That's why you see sometimes my stop loss is there, like, so that we can give room the market to breathe. Then it minimizes like concentration on useless things and making unnecessary losses. And so that's why we are holding. The market is just consolidating for the past 2 weeks now. So it's good for scalpers, but for swing traders, for the time being, there's nothing to harvest yet, but we will harvest. So just buy and hold. So yeah, these are the we've talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pays. That's a lot. It's a lot to focus on. You just need 1 or 2 pays to consider on, and then you make good money. You don't have to trade all of these days. Even if you check this CAD as well, Euro CAD, if you tested just to come back again. So what is going to happen now with this trade? What I've seen here, it's gonna give you an impulse, then a retracement somewhere around that area, right? Now what they want to do, they want to form this. Then they'll come here, and after that they'll come and retrace here, or they form what we call a shark. Why am I doing this? I will respect this retracement of 61 or 71.8% to that level, and then come down or they will extend to this swing extension. So yeah, we'll see, but normally they usually come to this. So for the time being, we're focusing on buying, but it's not like that long buy, but it's a buy for the time being. And then as you can see, with the trend lines, let me remove these ones. Don't really need them flat. Okay, so it's a breakout retest. Check this engulf. So we have to buy Euro CAD, guys. Because there was a very nice engulfing candlestick. This one, it engulfed. So let's just wait for daily close and then we'll enter this trade again. Same applies with GBP USD. Remember this one. If you still remember, you guys, I told you to sell from this level, then to that key zone. Why was that zone? You still remember? It was a wave 2 correction. You say this is 1, this is 2. Then they came exactly in that zone. Now they're just correcting. We're waiting for that move, for that big impulse move. It's gonna come. Then where are we targeting? Remember, we're targeting this is our 3 level. It's also what a retest of a breakout of this zone. Remember, this is a double top, a truncated wave, okay, and then this is gonna be a retest. So our first target is here. Then we take it from there. If you can check, they're just consolidating in that area. They're not even moving. There's nothing happening in the market here. So we're just waiting for that moment where the give us a nice good signal. Same applies with Euro CHF. So you see all these days I got that. I keep my analysis. If you can check on the weekly how it closed last week, this shooting star, what we call it. So it's a very good bullish signal as well. It's a very good bullish signal. So we are going to buy this market. You check the MSCI. We're from wave 3, wave 4, we're expecting wave 5. So our first target is a triangulation. Yeah. Okay, we are expecting this market maybe to be truncated. So this is our first target from that point. On the weekly and then on the daily, we're going okay. That's where we are targeting right now. So I hope this video it will help one or two of you guys, and you make most use of it. You make good money. So what you do is it's all about breaking down. So today I was just doing the catch up, so you guys you understand what are we buying and why are we buying, why are we selling. If I give you those kind of signals and then you see the market for the time being it's going down, and then like no, these signals we're not making money or whatever. But they are long term signals. They will pay us in future, and they'll pay us if you don't play the mind games that the market usually plays with people. That psychology part. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be buying and selling, you doing this and that, because you don't have a stable strategy and you don't trust your strategy. Because trading is not all about following what others are doing. It's all about building your own system until you perfect it. So when you are not making good profits with the system, it doesn't mean the system is wrong. It means you are not consistent and dedicated. You have to avoid making the same mistakes. That's the only way you will be a successful trader. And that's the only way that, of course, I do make losses, but that's the only way which made me to be where I am today in trading, actually, in understanding and in believing in my strategy to a point whereby I give signals because or I teach people how to trade because I've entrusted my strategy and I've worked on it and I'm still working on perfecting. So that's trading for you guys. Don't just jump around to mentors because you see this one is doing that, made 6 million, and then like, yo, this strategy works. Give you that indicator, and then for you it doesn't work. You're like, no, that guy gave me things which are not working. Jump to this other guy. You see, So these pairs that I've showed you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pays. I'm telling you guys, these pays are gonna pay you. If you still remember last time, I gave you a sell signal around there. I said, okay, guys, we're going to sell this market. Check how many days did you spend on consolidation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The whole month consolidating. If I check the move, it finally came. Bang! How many dips did we make there? That's how I trade. That's how I trade. Check 600 something pips. Lot of pips. Just for you to hold 1 month, to be patient for 1 month. But just one quick money, quick money, quick money. So yeah, that's what we're doing. If you can check right now, they're consolidating. I don't know how many months they've been consolidating. It's a range from this point to that point. It's just ranging. It's a range. It's not moving in the market. But I'm telling you, very soon there's going to be a very good breakthrough. So yeah, just pay attention to those kind of things. So this weekend we're going to, for the sake of new guys, we're going to do another plain analysis. We start from scratch. when you pay, you study from scratch so you understand. But please guys, just go through those videos. I believe they will help you, and they will help you guys. And they will improve your trading. And as well, if you've got any questions, this is the right time to ask before we close this meeting. Okay, there are no questions. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining today, and I wish you a very prosperous week and as well a very good night. Bye.